Sorry about that. This is the melting basket that never ends, and Miss Ellabella wanted to come say hello to you, but she's covered in chocolate. We made one of those, it's not a gingerbread house, but like a chocolate cookie Halloween house. And we finally let her, like, just dig into it after dinner, and man, oh man, she's covered head to toe in chocolate. She says, I want to say hi to Mimi. Not like that, you don't. You look like a hot mess. So from Super Tarts, I have Killer Clowns, which is Circus Concessions coconut shavings and home-cooked biscuits. Mr. Myers, I have a whole BAM bag of this that has lost its scent. I'm so disappointed, as well as, oh, what else was it? My Insidious doesn't have any scent anymore. Breaks my heart, so I'm really hoping that this clamshell still has a kick to it. Oh, it smells like it does. It smells like it does. Oh, this is like one of my all-time favorite Super Tart scents next to Miracle on 34th. So good. Insidious, so good. I have Casper in a clam. This is toasted marshmallow, vanilla bean Noel cornbread, and Mexican fried ice cream. I also have that in a super pan. The Hills Have Eyes, Fireside Golden Amber, marshmallow, and toasted hazelnut. Sometimes I like this in the morning all on its own, either complimentary to a coffee scent or just this all on its own. It doesn't have a coffee note to it, but for some reason hazelnut predominant scents remind me of like morning coffee. I don't know. And then I have one lonely cube of Cujo, which is warm vanilla sugar, brown sugar figs, and blackberry jam. This needs to go in the melt it and forget it pile. I have Wooflix. Finally. I have two of her little shots Halloween Puppuccino. It smells like a really rich coffee scent. I apologize. Unfortunately, I don't know the scent notes, but I do definitely get a little bit of coffee and more of like a rich caramel scent to that one. From Wolfwicks as well, I have a salty caramel popcorn and roasted nuts. There's just a teeny quantity in there. I'm likely going to put that in my melted pile, like ASAP. And then I have Carnival Zombies. I love those little 1 ounce scent shots. They're super cute. From Vintage Chic Scents. Holy, I have a lot of this month. So, Canning with Ida, which is like blueberries on crack. Amber had first sent me like a teeny tiny chunk of this, likely out of the exact same loaf. This is poured April 26th of 2018, and when I first melted a teeny tiny chunk of it, didn't have much scent throw, but here we are well over the 1 year cure period, and this is so strong it'll chase me out of my damn house. So again, each to their own. Everybody feels like different vendors' wax cures at different times. I'm a firm believer because I personally myself have witnessed it in the wax that I make. It's not necessarily the wax that needs cure time, it's the fragrance oils. Either the fragrance oils are super strong and they perform well right away. For instance, for us, tea and cakes is one of those. Like I can pour it, let it harden, and warm it the same day, and it throws like a beast for 2 days. It's crazy strong. But I have other fragrance oils that need that time to bloom in the wax. So now that I've witnessed it myself, it's really hard to say, well, this vendor takes this much cure time. No. Because no, it doesn't work like that. It's literally the fragrance oils and how they perform in wax and how long it takes for them to bind to the wax and bloom. Does that make sense? So it's really hard. I see it in wax chat groups all the time where people are like, how long do I cure so-and-so's wax? And people will give all of these answers, which are really just stabs in the darks or guesses or based on your personal preference. So when you receive wax, melt a little bit right away and see if it performs well for you. Perhaps those fragrance oils work well with your scent preferences and your tastes, and you can melt it right away. Other times, that fragrance oil needs time to mature in the wax and just put it away. And you might find a month later, 2 months later, 6 months later, it performs very differently. And it's not the vendor. it's not their wax. It's the fragrance oil, the blend of the fragrance oil that really makes the difference. So then I have VCS's Meet Me in St. Louis. Loretta's Haunted Plantation, pumpkin coconut and cookie bars. Ooh, I forgot I even had this. I think I got this in her bakery mystery box. Oh, so good. Actually, if I spend any money on wax this month, that's what I might be looking for. It's just a mystery box. I forgot how enjoyable that was to open up a large quantity of wax, and it was really just random things that perhaps I wouldn't have ordered on my own, but thus far I've really enjoyed what I did receive. The Chicago Outfit, Juicy Blackberry Mango Infused Ginger Ale. Cafe Reggio's Rich Cafe Mocha topped with gooey marshmallow. This might be my favorite coffee of all time. And if you guys watched it when I hauled this, I was like, ew, it's too chocolatey. I don't think I'm going to like it. Well, goes to show, let those fragrance oils bloom in the wax and it could totally change your opinion. Then we have Cozy Jackie O. The Great Pumpkin. This is another one of my very first scents that I ever tried from Indie Vendor Wax. This one in particular, as well as Tara Will Never Go Hungry Again, made me fall in love with VCS. And this is pumpkin layer cake with cream cheese frosting. Oh, so creamy and so great all on its own, but it also makes a phenomenal blending scent. Ooh, I forgot 2 super tarts. I have Bridget Jones's Diary, which is Harvest Ale and Shaving Cream. I love this in the month of September. Whew. Yeah, and it's a powerhouse. It still smells wicked, wicked strong. And then Rocky Horror, which is white pumpkin. Sea salt, teakwood and fern, lilac and agave. I don't even know how to say that. Twisted and beautiful. This one is such a really nice earthy green scent. It's so weird, but that name is so fitting for it. I love Rocky Horror from Super Tarts. Back to VCS. I have Breakfast at Tiffany's. This, I believe, I don't know. I've recently hauled Breakfast at Tiffany's oils from 3 different suppliers, and they all smell very differently. And then this one blows me away. This is almond and cream cheese croissant plus hot coffee. So this must be Kirby's very own version of Breakfast at Tiffany's, because it's not the scent description that some of the other oils that I've read and ordered. This one is really strange to me. I think it's the almond in here. Almond, to my tastes and preferences, is really hit or miss. If it's a really good, authentic almond nutty scent, I really enjoy it on its own or in a blend. But if it's one of those almond scents that smells like cherry, it's a no-go for me because I don't like cherry scents at all. And this, to me, smells like coffee mixed with cherry. So, hence, this was poured September 25th, 2018, and it's still in a solid brick. This was also part of that bakery box. And I think out of the entire mystery bakery box, this would be my only no-go for me. So perhaps I will include this in a random act of kindness and pass it on to somebody. I'll ask them first, do you like cherry scents? Because I'm going to send you cherries mixed with coffee. It's really weird, but if you like cherry, you're going to love it. No, cherry's not in the scent notes, but it is what it is. From Sassy Girl, I think I only have one. This is Radiant Red Maple Type. This is one of my favorites from Sassy Girl Aroma. Last time I tried to melt this, it didn't have very much scent in it whatsoever. Yeah, it's super light. It was ordered in the fall of 2017, so I think it's just well past its prime. I'll try and melt it again, and if it doesn't throw, I'll just probably throw it in the garbage because I don't want to pass that on to somebody. Oh, we are not done yet. Hang tight. Did I make enough room? Whew, we're going to wait and see. So I fibbed. It's not the end of my Sassy Girl aroma that I included in this melting basket. I have pumpkin, Dollhouse, I didn't really like this when I first received it. It's a very dry, kind of like stale red scent. It's super weird, but it does still smell pretty fragrant in the bag. Perhaps I'll melt it and see if it makes a good blending scent. I don't know. Perhaps if I have apple or like, again, one of those not authentic pumpkin, which is more like just a spice, clove, cinnamon, sugar kind of vibe, I could melt with that. Then I have Ghosts and Goblins, which was another favorite of mine, originally from Sassy Girl. This is pumpkin pecan waffles, marshmallow fireside, cider lane, and blackberry. I love this, and I'm really hoping the very few cubes that I have left in here will throw for me. I have this pumpkin cheesecake from November of 2017. This one took forever to cure. Again, these ones came cured. This one, because I'm telling you, it's the oils. It's not the vendor. It's not the wax. It's the oils. This really needed time to blend, and now it's still not my favorite scent, but it's pretty powerful in the package, and I'm going to see what it performs like at the 2-year mark almost. If my wax has no fragrance left at the 2-year mark, I'm not even mad about it, because I should have never hauled this amount of wax to begin with for it to just sit in a closet for a rainy day. You know what I mean? What else? This one. It's a Sassy Girl brick of some pumpkin. Ugh. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. And this one hardly has any scent left, so that is going right in the garbage. It's gross. From Super Tarts, I found 3 more. I have Lorelei, which is coffee, midnight ice cream, and cinnamon donuts. This was so powerful. I did not like it. Like, I swear, you very, very rarely hear me say it was too strong for me. When I first hauled this, it was way too strong for me, and I was like, nah, I don't like that. But now it's kind of... it's lost some of its kick, so now I think I might like this now, or I could use it as a blending scent with other fragrances. Then I have Alien, which is apple cider and vanilla bean donuts. I have a band bag of that left over from last month as well. Shoot. See, there's so much wax I buy doubles. I bought a clam of Alien, forgetting that I have a whole band bag of it. What a dang waste. I really, really, really need to streamline my wax collection. Like, go on a no-buy, which won't be fun for me. But I need to go on a no-buy and melt all of it. Either melt it and enjoy it, or melt it, and if it has no scent left, get rid of it. It is time, because we are officially almost out of room. And I think I have 12 orders to pick up from the States this week. Yeah, this is not good. Then I have 28 days later. It's blueberry pumpkin patch cake batter, vanilla ice cream, and cranberry preserves. Oh, I love the Fright Night collection. It is so good. From Ava's, I have Haunted Ice Cream. This is fried pastries, apples, caramel, ice cream scoop bread, and a hint of spice. This one too. Usually when I receive Ava's, I don't need cure time. I just melt it and go, and it's fantastic. Haunted Ice Cream, it took time to cure. But now that it is cured, I think that's just at the 1-year mark. It was phenomenal. I had it melting in our open concept kitchen, living room, dining room the other night while we were watching movies, and it was like, oh, fall is here. It smells so good. Mac Apple Ice Cream Cake. And Teeny's Bakery, which is pastries, sweet sugary glazed buttercream, vanilla ice cream, almonds, and cookie dough. This is an example of the almond that I like. The nutty almond, not the cherry almond. Oh, that is deadly on its own and would make a phenomenal mixing scent. I want to mix Teeny's Bakery with the Mac Apple Ice Cream Cake, or, yeah, oh, it would be so good. From Hayden Row, I have a little ducky of Aspen. I have Blackberry Ginger Ale, Men's Club, two little duckies of Bonfire Bliss. I I love that fragrance oil all on its own. It's so good, or using it as a blending scent. And then I have a loaf of Baby Baby. I am so excited. I now have 2 big stackable drawers full of Hayden Row, and I don't know why I don't dip into it more often. Maybe because they're in loaves and I've been lazy or busy or preoccupied and haven't had a chance to cut them up. But this is like the most beautiful, powdery. No, it's baby powder, but there's definitely something else in there that makes it more, how would you say that? Like a luxurious baby powder. It just smells beautiful. The reason I ordered, I'm not usually a big fan of baby powder scents, but the reason I ordered this is because I want to cut it up and mix it with Hayden Rose Sweet Lavender, her Duchess, even, oh goodness, Lavender Cedar from Sensationals, or Lavender Linen from Ambisense. Like, there's so many different lavender blends that you can mix with this to make it just so powdery, beautiful, floral, relaxing. So that's the plan for the brick of Baby Baby. I have some other fall scents. I never even shared this haul on my channel. And the reason being is I like to remove myself from wax drama. But unfortunately, when I was like trying to place a bunch of new to me vendor orders so I could feature new vendors on this channel, I placed an order blind with a company who is run by a homophobe. And I mean, nobody's perfect, including vendors, but if you are openly homophobic, shove religion down other people's throats, or you're a racist, I'm sorry, you're never, ever, ever going to get airtime on my channel. I will never promote your products. I can never, ever, ever get behind that. And for somebody openly hating on somebody for loving a same-sex individual, or openly hating on somebody because of the color of their skin, their religion, their, social status, whatever, I'm just not here for it. But because I spent my money already blindly with this company, I'm going to melt the wax. And again, you're never going to know who it is, nor am I going to promote it, or say this was great, or it was bad, or it smells like Crisco. I'm just not here for it. But because I spent money on it, I'm going to put it in here. That's my rant about that. Let's get on to some vendors I love and I will spend money on again. Rose Girls. I have the Crooked Broomstick. This is such a strange scent. I grabbed the one with no scent description. Go figure. It is so good, though. I think I ended up with multiples of these because Amber and I ordered from the same pre-order, and I don't think she was such a fan of the Crooked Broomstick, but I was, so she sent me all hers. So I got lots of that. I'm super excited. Pumpkin Cupcake Carbs. I received this in my, what was it? My Halloween sampler from last year. By the time I received it, I didn't quite feel like the wax was cured yet, so I put it away for this year. And man, oh man, I'm so happy I did because it's throwing like a beast. From the same Halloween sampler, this is Orange You Glad It's Almost Halloween. I didn't make enough room. Then I have Rose Girls Tobacco Caramel and Woolen Mittens. Actually, I'm going to put all these little single ones in my little quantities basket over here so I can melt them. I have Octobers by Rose Girls. This one is awesome. Rosemary Mint, Lavender, and Sandalwood. This was also in that Halloween sampler, and when I opened it, I was like, ew, it smells weird. I didn't know if it was the blend or if it was just because it wasn't cured yet. And oh my word, I can tell you, it just smelled funky because those fragrance oils hadn't matured in the wax yet. I'm smelling this now and loving it. Rosemary Mint, Lavender, Sandalwood. that is potentially like one of the most relaxing fragrances ever. I would order that in large quantities and let it cure. Just let it marinate. Then I have apple fritter peeps cakes. Oh, delicious. That is so, so, so good. I want that in large quantities. Look at me saying I should go on a no-buy, but I want these. Ridiculous. Then I have mini melters, leaves, and sweet pumpkin pie, baked zucchini bread, and monster cookie fluff puffs. I need to get rid of these mini melters. I ordered these in February of 2018, and then this one in May of 2018. So it's time. It's absolutely time. I need to start exercising some reservation or self-control when it comes to these restocks, man. This is getting absolutely bonkers. Last but not least, one of the vendors I am mad about right now is Rainbow Melts. This is her Palo Santo and Marshmallow Fireside, which is wood sage, warm vanilla musk, cedar, and marshmallow fireside. I ordered this and forgot that I have a whole brick in this, but it's really good, so I'm not complaining. I'm just going to start with the smaller quantity before I cut up my big brick. I got a sample of caramel apple bake, baked apples, caramel, and pecans. I'm going to put that in my melt it right away basket. Caramel cookie, gooey caramel, and sugar cookies. Pumpkin sugar cookie dough, sweet pumpkin plus sugar cookie dough. This is fantastic. I already melted one of these little pumpkins so far this month. It's so creamy, so delicious, makes a great blending scent, but you could also melt it on its own. Autumn pear, ripe juicy pear, gooey caramel, and maple syrup. I don't have enough pear scents, but apple pear pumpkin. Wow, the pear in this is fierce, but it's a good, actually it's an excellent, excellent blend of, I get equal parts caramel to that maple syrup as well. Whew. That is going to throw like a beast. Monster Munch, which is caramel corn, toasted marshmallow, and salty pretzels, and these adorable little ghost shapes. So cute. Carnival Treats, which is cotton candy, caramel apples, and sweet funnel cake. And last but not least, black chamomile, which is coconut water, chamomile, tea leaves, wild lily, and tonka bean. I know this seems incredibly out of season, or out of the realm or theme of what the melting basket for this month is. But this is gorgeous. I want to melt this at bedtime with like all things earthy lavender. It is to die for. Crystal, if you happen to be watching this, can you pour this in like slab form for me? Because that rocks my socks. So that's it, folks. That is my ginormous melting basket for the month of October. It's my birthday month, so I'm going to be melting all my favorites and trying to get through a ginormous whack of this wax. If not, packing a lot of it up and doing a couple ROKs this month. RAOKs this month, because this is getting out of hand. Comment down below, what are you guys melting this month? What are your favorites? Who are you looking forward to for restocks, pre-orders? Not that I need any more wax, but I just like to know who you guys are hauling, what you're melting, what you love this time of year. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.